Previously on Undercover.
He wants you to do what?
Investigate a murder.
Absolutely not.
I think you're looking at this all wrong, Mike.
Just out of curiosity, what do they know about this murder?
Detective Johnson, I'm Agent Castelletti, FBI.
Hey, all we've really got so far is some useless prints.
From where?
The bullet.
Show me your hands!
Whoa, John, it's me. This is getting too dangerous. I'm pulling you out.
Get Cindy and the kids to a safe house for the rest of the week while I wrap this thing up.
Alright, fine.
So, what's the word, Sam?
Okay, well, we got some decent prints from nearly a dozen people. Joe Pistone is not among them.
You're here early. Did you get his prints?
I think so.
It's not a match.
To either of the unknowns? Are you sure?
Definitely. John, wait. You have to look at this.
Well, I see a fingerprint. This is the one from the mug, right?
Wrong. That's from the bullet. I remember the islands leading from the delta to the lake.
Wait, what are you saying?
Special Agent Michael Buscetta loaded the gun that killed Luigi Vitali.
Working undercover in the mob for over a year, and having more recently been outed by the head of the family, I was familiar with living in danger. But things had changed drastically. It was one thing for me to find myself in danger. It was another thing entirely to find out that the man whom I had entrusted with my life, and those of my family, was working against me. A man I called a friend. Samuel reminded me that we couldn't say for sure Michael killed Luigi, only that he loaded the gun. But I knew. I had known I was missing something. From the beginning, Michael fought me on every aspect of the investigation. First, he wanted to pull me out. Then I catch him going through my hotel room, and he tries to convince me not to collect fingerprints. I had a new question now. Why? Why would Michael kill Luigi? The most obvious answer was that he was working for the Vitales. As Nino had said, "You spy on us, we spy on you." If rumors could be believed, Luigi was planning to inform on the family, and as consigliere, you can be sure he knew who in the FBI was working for them. Michael might not have felt he had any other option. In light of the new developments, Samuel set to work gathering background information on Michael. If we are going to accuse an upper-level FBI agent, we needed proof. And we didn't know who we could trust, so the work had to be done ourselves.
Well, this is interesting.
What?
Well, Buscetta's history at the Bureau is clean, so I thought I'd do some digging into his life before his recruitment.
And?
I can't find anything.
What do you mean?
I mean, there's no record of a Michael Buscetta at the high school or college he supposedly attended.
So, it's an alias?
Sort of.
What do you mean, sort of?
Well, working off of the Boston connection, I searched some records out there, and I found Micheli Buscetta.
Could be him.
I made a call to Boston PD and had them do some digging. Turns out Micheli had been picked up a few times as a juvenile, but since he was never officially arrested, his prints weren't on file. They also have him listed as a suspect in an unsolved murder, but he apparently skipped town before he could be questioned.
So, we're sure then?
I'd say so.
Alright, well, I checked with security and Micheli, never came in this morning.
That's probably my fault, actually.
Why?
Well, last night after I talked to you, I tried to call him to get his prints for reference, and when he didn't answer, I left him a voicemail.
And he had to know that I would be able to get his prints from any number of places.
He could be in Mexico by now.
No, I don't think so. If he killed Luigi, it was to protect his career, his reputation, all those things he's worked so hard for. No, Mike's a fighter, not a runner.
Okay, so who's he fighting?
Me, I guess.
Which means...
Cindy and the girls. He's the only one who knows where they are. We've got to find him.
I do have one thing we could try.
Okay?
But it's not strictly legal.
Well, what are we talking about?
Let's say I had a way to gain access to a cell phone company's mainframe without the usual warrants and red tapes, of course.
Wait, you can hack into their system?
Hack is such a dirty word.
But you can do it.
And I can track his phone if it's turned on.
All right, get it done. Let me get this. Hello?
John, how's it going?
It's going. What are you up to?
Working.
They said you didn't come in this morning.
No, I decided to stop in on the safe house. You know, and check on your family.
Treating them well, I assume.
Of course, John. Cindy is anxious to see you.
Maybe I could stop in later.
No, I don't think that's a good idea, John. You know the rules. You can't know where they are. We wouldn't want anything to happen to them because of your carelessness.
Right.
So, how's the case going? Any leads?
You could say that. Why don't you stop by and I'll update you?
I'd love to, John, but I'm not sure I'll be able to make it to the office today.
Uh-huh.
I'm in.
Hold on a sec, Michael. Did you find him?
No, it doesn't look like his phone is on.
He must be calling me from a landline. Can you trace
Are
it?
you there, John?
Try.
Yeah, I'm here, Mike. Sorry.
How's Sam this morning?
Who?
Agent Samuel Dren, the one who's tracing this call right now.
Ah, that's Sam.
Tell him not to bother with the trace. I won't be here long.
All right, Mike. So what do you want?
A chance to explain myself.
Well, I'm listening.
No, not now. Wrigley Field, 1 o'clock.
I'll be there. I wasn't sure what Michael hoped to accomplish with the meeting, but he had my family, so I was willing to agree to anything if it meant getting him out in the open. What to do once I had him still eluded me, though. Samuel suggested I contact the Bureau's Missing Persons Division and get some backup at Wrigley. But I was hesitant for 2 reasons. I didn't know who I could trust, and if we arrested Mike, he was likely to lawyer up, leaving the whereabouts of my family unknown. In my mind, there was only one way to get my family back. I needed to think like Santo and leverage my newfound authority in the Marino family.
Yeah.
Fredo, it's Santo.
Santo, it's a little early. What's going on?
I need your help. Can you meet me on the south side of Wrigley Field at 1 o'clock?
All right. What are we doing?
We need to get some information from Luigi's killer.
Undercover, presented by Strobie Studios, is written and directed by Scott Strosahl, and features the talented voices of Greg Kilberger, Cody Burke, Michael Helgens, Steve Rampici, and Scott Strosahl, and music by Kevin MacLeod. Join us next week as the mystery continues, and Santa takes on the unfortunate task of confronting his friend and mentor about his involvement in organized crime. Until then, stay safe, and have a good night. Sorry. I was waiting for the end of a sentence.
Someone's dying in the lab. Get the crash cart.
Well, I'm listening.
No, not now. Wrigley Field, 1 o'clock.
Wait, I don't have tickets.